Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said Ooni of Ife and Dr. Elizabeth fired some domestic staff in the palace. So according to what we are hearing allegedly, they said the reason they fired those people was because they were seen coming out of Mariam's chamber late at night. And according to what we are hearing allegedly, they said in the palace of Ile-Ife, there's this thing that every domestic staff signs whenever you are being employed into the palace, that you will sign an undertaking that you will not be seen with any of the Olories. You can never, as in, be kind of keep any form of friendship with them, and no one can ever see you go to their chamber or come out of their chamber. The reason they did this was because there is CCTV camera everywhere in the palace, and the moment you start going inside chambers where the camera cannot capture you or know what you went in there to do and all of that, it is against their ethics. So, and from what we are hearing allegedly, they said that all these women in the palace, including the ayabas, the staffs, and so many others, they don't like they don't like themselves, you know. And the reason for all this signing and all of that and being strict with them is for security reasons, you know. And those people they said that were fired were cook, the water supplier, and the gardener. From what we are hearing, they said the water supplier is one who supplies all the water, all the bottled water that people drink in the palace. That he go to company that supplies water for to the palace, get the water, pay them off, and come and supply it to the department, especially the kitchen department. So you see, it is very important that a strict security is being maintained with these people. So the other person is a cook, and they say this is not the first time they are seeing these people with Mariam, very close to her. And this time around, they saw them coming out of her room, 3 of them at the same time, coming out of her chambers late at night. They said when this message got to the king, Dr. Elizabeth was telling the king, I have seen things like this before, but for the fact that you told us that you don't want to hear anything without proof, that was why she didn't report that to you. According to Dr. Elizabeth, she said that on one of her trips, she was coming back very late. It was a driver that came to bring her back to the palace very late. And while she was coming inside the palace, she saw these same people again coming out from Mariam's chamber at night, very late. And she didn't say anything about it because she doesn't have any proof. She did not take any picture or videos. But this particular one that leads to Dr. Elizabeth firing them is because they say someone who have been monitoring them. We do know that these people, you see, this kind of life is no good for anyone. They monitor themselves. They send spies to watch over everybody. As in, like now, Dr. Elizabeth have people who watch over Mariam for her, who watch over Ronke for her, who watch over all of them for her, just like all of them. The same way Mariam have people who watch over the king, who watch over Dr. Elizabeth, who takes, who monitors their every move they make. All of them have each, it's not even 1, it's not even 2, it's not even 3. And that was why they said Mariam sent some of his spy some time ago that the king went to Lekki to see Queen Naomi. Mariam sent some of her own to go and monitor the king. You can imagine that. So she don't know. Of course she know. But maybe by that time of the night, she thought that no one will ever see her. They said as those people were coming out from her chambers, the person snapped the pictures and took videos, because that is the only proof that they have, and send it to a WhatsApp group. They said in that WhatsApp group that the king is also in that group. That is where you report any case with proof in a altar. So you cannot just come and tell the king, this thing happened without any proof. You get fired immediately, because they say the king don't tolerate nonsense. He doesn't allow this person say, that before you say anything or do anything in that palace, you must have a very strong proof. So they say when the king got that video of these three coming out from Mariam's chamber at night, she went and discussed it with Dr. Elizabeth. That was when Dr. Elizabeth was telling him that I've seen things like this several, but because I couldn't get picture, or the people I said couldn't provide me with tangible evidence, that's why I kept quiet. So they said the king did not waste any time to fire those people. And some of them are working very close to with Mariam. And we do know that Mariam is such a notorious, how will I put it? So you need to be everyone needs to be very careful with her. Even the king know all of them very well, and that is why he doesn't take any shit, especially when it has to do with security of others, because it is the duty of the king to make sure that everyone in that palace is protected, both the ayabas, both the wives, both the staff, and everybody. And those people in the kitchen department who happens to be that water supplier and the cook, their own is too dangerous. They can buy anybody. They can do anything, as long as they are working with the boss lady. Not just boss lady, all of them. They say the king they take chances. Not at all. So he fired them with immediate effect. And they said Mariam was like, this is how you guys fired my staff some time ago. Because they said that time that she was talking about, she was seen with some of the palace staff in Akure. Not even in the palace. So they said they went to buy food stuff and all of that, and someone monitored them and took videos of them with Mariam discussing. So, and that was why they fired those set of people and employed new ones. And this set now has been fired from what we are hearing. So very soon they will be replacing them. So they said Mariam was like, this marginalization is getting out of hand. It is too much for me. This and that. Last time she said she was leaving, we heard that she left because of one strange man that is always at her doorstep with a whip, according to her. Something she accused Ashley. That Ashley is the person who is invoking that spirit to come and scare her and all of that. That was when she said that she would tell them that she's an Ibira woman, where she go and come back and nothing happened. So everyone is just praying that she should use this opportunity, because according to her, she said that she's been humiliated and marginalized just because she's not from Ife and all of that. And I was like, because is this the Dr. Elizabeth from Ife? But her character is good now. So my people, now so we hear them. Don't forget that they're all alleged information. Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Bye for now. Love you guys.